Good morning. Good morning. Can we start to settle down? The Deputy Minister is making its way to the venue. Those of us who would like to grab something to eat, if you could do so now, please. Can we get the ushers outside to also start getting our delegates inside the venue? Good morning. Next to this one. Maybe you can move this one. Maybe move this one this way. Let me just get out of here for you.
one, Mara. This one just leans over.
Now, the question, does the DM want ETDB to appear?
So this one's just leaning over.
Okay, I don't know what it is, but DM.
Just need something
So
under-
this one here,
Yes, that's our banner.
the DM said well, it must be the one that appears.
Our speaker spoke to him, and then our speaker asked me to picture.
Oh, because that camera was supposed to speak to D head. Now I'm saying it's only ETDB station.
No, she's the one that spoke to him.
The marketing, yeah, D head. They're the ones that said.
No, I don't know. But she's the one that spoke to him. Let me ask.
Ask protocol, they'll fight you. No, it's not me, Mama. I'm the one telling them from Mercita. I know protocol won't allow. It's not me. Yeah, protocol doesn't allow. I saw the young one doing it. I told her it's not allowed, so she didn't know. We need something to put here.
It was standing properly before.
Yeah,
Yes.
something.
Alright, please. No. The reason why, alright, we should have put that one, but because of Tom, so we wanted Alright. You don't touch.
You don't touch.
Stage, say.
Is it standing?
Once again, Nimbo, why is it falling?
That's right now. I don't know what's happening now. Hello?
This must move like this forward.
Okay, is there something supporting it? I think there's something supporting it now. You put something here.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I need
okay.
something else. Is it
something
fine,
like
ma'am?
Fine.
Is it fine?
I'm just checking camera
Is
as
it
well.
fine? The camera is still fine. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
no, the camera, they will zoom it. All right.
Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests. Can we please start to settle down? Delegates that are meant to be in this venue, please make sure that you've got the correct table, that you're sitting at the correct table. Delegates which are not meant to be here, there is space that's accommodated for you in the marquee outside. Can we get the ushers, please, to clear the walkway outside and ensure that everybody who is participating in this event is seated? Can we rise as we welcome the Deputy Minister, please? All right, we may be seated. We are honored today by the arrival of Deputy Minister Dr. Dube-Ncube. We are opening up the launch of the 4IR Center of Excellence and Learning Factory, a significant milestone not only for East Cape Midlands, but for the TVET sector in South Africa. Before we begin, just a brief announcement on safety protocols. In the unlikely event of an emergency, the exit is behind you. We have various marshals at the back who will guide you towards the assembly point, pardon me. It now gives me great pleasure that we should be rising to honor our country and sing the national anthem. May we please rise. Members who are wearing hats and caps, kindly remove them, please. Can we get the music, please, to play? We may be seated. It gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Van Heerden to welcome us to East Cape Midlands TVET College. Dr. Van Heerden, can we give him a round of applause, please?
Good morning, colleagues. This is always such a daunting thing, Deputy Minister, when you are supposed to do the salutations and the protocols, because you don't want to offend anyone. But let me attempt. First and foremost, welcome everyone to the East Cape Midlands College. This is a very special day for the college, and I'm very happy to welcome you all here for this occasion where we can showcase some of the innovation and technology that the college is embarked on. So thank you very much for all of you for being here. Deputy Minister, Dr. Dube-Ncube, Mr. Buthelezi, CD Special Programs, Mr. Selo Situsha, Director for TVET Lecturer Development at the department, Ms. Pumeza Mbonsi, D-Head Regional Office. We invited the Executive Mayor, who unfortunately could not join us, but we do have a very able representative of the Mayoral Committee, and thank you very much for being here and representing the Mayor. Principal, Charles van Heerden, Mr. Naphtali Mokhutsani, Acting CEO of the Merseyter, Mr. Kwezi Ntobe, Regional Manager for the Merseyter. This was one of our key partners in this initiative. Charlton Piliso, ETDP Seater, and of course, our representative from the Student Representative Council, President and Secretary.
We also want to welcome the various representatives from the sector education and training authorities. Thank you very much for being here. It's not only Mercita and ETDP that's in the house. We want to welcome our private sector partners, who has also made it a special day to be with us. Those representatives from the Department of Basic Education, thank you very much for being here. Principals and other colleagues from the TVET colleges that are here. We've invited some of our sister organizations in and around Kabeja and the region. The principals of the various technical schools that are here today, thank you for making time for us. And last but not least, of course, the East Cape Midlands community, all those that have put things together today, and so on. You are all very, very welcome. Deputy Minister, I thought, just by way of a few introductory remarks, since we are dealing with technology, I thought I would quote one of my favorite science fiction authors, Isaac Asimov. For those of you who might not know him, he was certainly ahead of his time in terms of the kind of technology books that he was writing, the science fiction books of the 60s and 70s. Already then, Deputy Minister, he was talking of pocket computers, when a computer was still the size of a room, flying cars, electric cars. These were concepts that Asimov introduced, which seemed so far in the future, and yet today, that is exactly the world that we are dealing with. And I think that one of the quotes that he says, and I want to share it with you, is any technological advance can be dangerous. Fire was dangerous from the start, and so was speech. But human beings would not be human without them. Technology is dangerous, but it takes our collective wisdom to try and make it work for us and do good. And lastly, I want to say that there's various schools of thoughts, Deputy Minister, around technology and machine learning, artificial intelligence. There is a school that says that we must embrace it, we must work with it, it must help us to advance. And indeed, that is what technology does. But there is also a school that is cautioning people like Yuval Harari, the Israeli historian who wrote the book Sapiens, I'm sure you know it, where he talks of where we as human beings come from, as Homo sapiens. He is one of those advocates that are saying we need to tread carefully, because this is the first time we've had a revolution which we are not fully in control of. You know, when we discovered the steam engine, when we discovered the atomic energy, we as human beings were in control of that, and we can manipulate it. Whereas with machine learning, robots are learning faster than we can comprehend, and we don't know what is their real intention. You know, a few years ago, Deputy Minister, they told us, no, don't worry, they are not going to take our jobs. And today we can see they are taking our jobs. Things are modernizing, technology is being used, and so forth. So, having said that, we need to prepare for that technological world. And I think that East Cape Midlands, in a small way, has tried to do that with this particular project, to begin to be ready for future fit, train people to be able to use technology to advance education and our skill sets. And with those few words, I want to say welcome, and we really appreciate your presence here today with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. van Heerden. Another round of applause, please, for Dr. van Heerden. Significant milestones such as this one require that we get the background onto how they came into existence. We're then going to call upon Mr. van Heerden, the college principal, to give us a brief background on where and how this initiative has taken shape. Mr. van Heerden, please, if you could come forward. A round of applause to get him up on stage. Thank you, sir.
Program Director, Honourable Deputy Minister, our Council Chair, our dignitaries present. The list is long. We are going to use the usual all protocol observed. That doesn't say and mean that not every one of you are important today. I think the list is long. Our council chairperson has alluded to that. Ladies and gentlemen, the program is aimed at being short and sweet, to the point, and without further delay. This project was incepted in 2018 as a concept and an idea, and it came a long way. Today is 2026, 12th of June. You can see how long this journey has become. It first started with an idea. The idea was, let's build a physical production line. And in that production line, we incorporate technology, and in the whole value chain, we can be able to train artisans and also incorporate the higher level skills, the technology that is required and fit for industry, and that is used in industry. And that was the idea, to build a physical manufacturing line from the end of this building, going through all of our workshops, and every one of those points have a part that relates to that specific workshop. So that was the concept idea. Now, as time went by, of course, you know, we realized that's the old school of thinking, and it's not going to be practical. So as time went by, this idea evolved, and we ended up with a concept with a learning factory being a simulated production environment that incorporate all the technologies that is possible to do that. We're going to play you a very brief video. The video is going to give you the background and explain to you the idea and the concept, and then thereafter I will quickly talk to 2 slides. Thank you. We tested it this morning. This whole event is about technology, guys. So let's get it right.
Welcome to a new era of innovation, technology and skill development at East Cape Midlands TVET College. Today we proudly launch our 4th Industrial Revolution Laboratories and Learning Factory, a transformative investment in education, training and economic growth. These facilities provide learners with hands-on access to advanced technologies, creating an environment where theory and practice come together. Students gain the technical knowledge and workplace experience required to succeed in a rapidly evolving digital economy. The facilities include automation and robotics laboratories, a maker's lab, additive manufacturing equipment, Internet of Things and networking laboratories, programming workstations, drone technology platforms, CNC machining tools, and immersive augmented and virtual reality environments. Together, these resources form an integrated learning ecosystem designed for Industry 4.0. Programs are aligned with industry requirements and QCTO qualifications, ensuring learners develop relevant and workplace-ready competencies. This achievement has been made possible through the support of our valued partners. Mercita invested significantly in the development of the Learning Factory, allocating 60 million rand towards advanced equipment, infrastructure and the upskilling of staff. This funding enabled the establishment of CNC machining facilities, flexible manufacturing systems, automation and robotics laboratories, immersive learning technologies, the Connect Center, the Makers Lab, and staff and student development initiatives. ETDP-SETA further strengthened this initiative through an allocation of 6,612,500 rand towards equipment, infrastructure development and staff upskilling. Their support contributed to the establishment of the 4IR Center of Excellence through laboratory development, program alignment, and lecturer training in advanced technologies. Together, these investments have created a world-class learning environment that will support skills development, innovation, and industry collaboration for years to come. The impact of this investment extends far beyond the facilities themselves. By strengthening collaboration between education and industry, these centers create opportunities for learners to develop practical skills aligned with modern workplace requirements while supporting South Africa's vision for advanced technical and vocational education. Each year, between 150 and 300 students, including unemployed youth, semi-skilled workers, and qualified artisans, will benefit from specialized training and technology exposure. These opportunities enhance employability, support career progression, and create pathways to further learning. The facilities will also support innovation, applied research, staff development, and strategic partnerships that contribute to regional skills development and economic growth. At the heart of EMC's 4IR ecosystem is the Learning Factory, a collaborative platform for training, innovation, and industry engagement. By EMC and utilized by key partners and funders, the facility serves MCOL learners, industry personnel, unemployed youth, and university students through skills programs, research initiatives, innovation projects, and world skills development. It is a space where education, technology, and industry converge to develop the advanced capabilities needed for future workforce of the Eastern Cape. This slide highlights the full range of fourth industrial revolution technologies integrated throughout our facilities: robotics, artificial intelligence, IoT, blockchain, additive manufacturing, digital simulation, immersive technologies, and advanced manufacturing systems are embedded within our training environment. This is not a demonstration of future possibilities. These technologies are actively used in teaching, training, and practical application. This is Industry 4.0 in action. This is our core architecture, bridging classroom learning and workplace practice through a combination of e-learning, experiential training, and mixed reality technologies. From digital learning tools to immersive environments such as Eon XR and the metaverse, the architecture integrates automation, simulation, IoT, augmented reality, virtual reality, LiDAR technologies, and drone data into a unified learning framework. Whether supporting university programs, industry training, or occupational qualifications, this architecture delivers practical, technology-enabled skills development through one integrated system. The Learning Factory Connect Center is more than a training facility. It is a platform for innovation, enterprise development, and industry collaboration. Through 4 service pillars: training as a service, curriculum as a service, expertise as a service, and infrastructure as a service, East Cape Midlands TVET College extends its capabilities beyond traditional education to support businesses, communities, and partner institutions. The objective is clear: to develop innovators, support entrepreneurship, and create sustainable partnerships that strengthen both industry and the college's capacity for growth. Here, students become innovators, innovators become entrepreneurs, and collaboration becomes a catalyst for development. As we officially launch the Learning Factory and 4IR Center of Excellence, we celebrate more than new facilities. We celebrate opportunity, collaboration, and progress. Together, we are developing skilled graduates, supporting industry advancement, and contributing to South Africa's economic future through innovation and technical excellence. East Cape Midlands TVET College, creating new futures through innovation, technology, and excellence.
So you can great stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the initial idea was that we will have a physical, centralized production line. But in the 21st century, things don't work like that. We work off-site, we work multi-continent, and the same principle applies here. it started as a limitation of infrastructure, but then we realized, but this is how it works. This was our initial idea. It has grown into something like this. This is the original plan when we realized we can't afford to have an old system that runs from literally one shop to the other, physically connected. And we came up with this. This is the smart TVET ecosystem. The point is a little bit fade, but what we're trying to do is to focus on starting at the start. We can encourage digital and design in a hub, and that can be physically on site. We'll go to the ETDP CETA venue. It's a conventional classroom, highly spec'd, but it can happen off-site. It doesn't have to be here. It can be virtual, happen off-site, and it connects to the ecosystem. The smart manufacturing system, the same. This is it's a physical production line, small and demonstrated, but the student doesn't have to be physically on site either. It can happen off-site. The design will feed into the smart manufacturing system. Someone on the other side just needs to press yes. Load your system, load your program. And the entire value chain through the different manufacturing processes is demonstrated in a closed system. We incorporate the robotics around it, the fluid and power systems. So of course, it's a blend of being physically on site and the digital part of it, being a consultant offline, or the students physically being here, the system that drives that, and the smart systems and sensors and vacuum technologies. Too much for me to understand, but and the automation of it. What is the proposition? The proposition is that today we are launching the first learning factory in the country at a TVET. There's only one other one that we are aware of that exists at the CSIR, and the concept is aimed at starting at the start with a design and end into the production with digital manufacturing and physical production. And we added the entrepreneurship component to it. So you'll see we'll take you to a venue, which is the establishment of our entrepreneurship hub, which will then, of course, give the entire value chain the empowerment and the potential of students starting their own business. In this entire ecosystem, of course, we will have beneficiaries that come from our own environments and community, but it will also include industry partners. It will include local business. It will include research. It will include our universities and collaboration on that. Some of the university students coming to do some of the training here and vice versa. The collaboration that goes with it and so on. In the process, unfortunately, the click is not great. Internet of Things is incorporated, data research around that, and it's done all in the cloud. Can I have the next slide? This is a very busy slide, but it talks to, it doesn't come up very well, but it talks to the entire value chain and what we want. Here you can see we've incorporated the entire value chain here, but except the renewable energy part. As we scale this model and grow it bigger, we will also now include in the next part the renewable energy part. So yes, we have renewable energy training programs and so on, but we want to include it as part of the learning factory with certain technologies so that it forms part of the entire Connect Center and so on. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to end off by briefly saying my words of appreciation to the two funders. It's coming a long way. 2018-19, at some point, we got stuck, the project didn't move because of the research and innovation and the design of it. CSR played a great role in it. We appreciate their work, but from the Mirsita side, they supported us. If it wasn't for the Mirsita, this wouldn't have been possible. The funders have contributed greatly. Later on, the E3P-SETA came on. We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the Learning Factory, first of its kind in South Africa.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, as the principal has said, the first learning factory in South Africa. Another round of applause, please. A success of initiatives of this nature does not come easy. It arises from strategic partners who are willing to invest in human capital as well as digital infrastructure. For our funders as EMC, we would like to welcome onto the stage the ETDP-SETA Regional Manager, who is Mr. C. Piliso. Mr. C. Piliso, please come forward. A round of applause for Mr. Piliso, please.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Charlton Piliso, and I'm representing the ETDP-SETA. Program Director, I rise on the established protocol. I don't want to be repeating the same protocol that has been established already. To the Deputy Minister of Higher Education and everybody that is here. Molweni. On behalf of the ETDP-SETA, I rise to deliver a brief message of support as one of the funders of this historic initiative. We are immensely proud to stand here today in the heart of the Eastern Cape as we launch the 16th 4IR Center of Excellence funded by the ETDP-SETA. The milestone is not merely a number, it is a testament to our sustained commitment to transforming the PSET sector, the post-school education and training in South Africa. One college, one student, one innovation at a time. So we'll be transforming this particular sector. Utinage is home of Volkswagen, an industrial giant that employs nearly half of this community. For generations, that factory has put food on the tables, sent children to school, and anchored the economy of this town. But the automotive industry is changing. It is being transformed by automation, robotics, precision engineering, and smart networking. The cars of the future, the cars of tomorrow, will be built by workers who can do programming, who can program a robot, who can operate a CNC machine, who can design a network and solve problems in real time. This is exactly what this center is designed to produce, so that the workers are reskilled and are in a position to be able to remain employed. At East Cape Midlands College, we have invested in a specialization that speaks directly to the needs of this community and its anchor industry. This center will focus on CNC turning, will focus on robotics, will focus on networking and programming. Those are the 4 pillars of advanced manufacturing and digital automation. These are the skills that Volkswagen and its suppliers are using. These are the skills that will keep the factories competitive, that will open doors for young people from our communities, and will ensure that the next generation of automotive workers come from right here at Inach, if we impart these skills to all our people. Imagine a young person from this town who walks out of the center able to perform a robotic arm on an assembly line, or operate a CNC machine with precision, or design troubleshooting the network that keeps the factory running. That young person is not just employable, they are indispensable. So it is important that we always reskill our youth. Let me share with you the journey we have walked. We started modestly with only 3 colleges at the initial phase. Today we celebrate the 16th center. And I need to acknowledge here Mr. Situshi from the department, and also Uzinhle Gunwa, who has been the pillars, the people who are running with these programs. Without the leadership from ET Head and our board, we would not be where we are today. And by the end of this year, we would have launched 4 more centers, bringing the total to 24 IR centers of excellence in just 5 years. This represents an investment of 140 million rands from the ETDP SETA. This is not a small feat. It is a deliberate, strategic, and sustained investment in skills that matter. Our vision as a SETA, our vision as a ETDP SETA, remains clear and unwavering. We believe that the 4IR is not a distant horizon. It is here, and our young people must be ready. We have already funded centers across the country, and our goal remains to reach 30 out of the 50 TVET colleges by 2030. But we cannot stop at funding. We must also foster collaboration. SETAs must not work in silos, as demonstrated here today. We're partnering with the MERSETA. It's important that we share these. SETAs cannot work in silos. Together with partners like MERSETA and others, we must start building a structured, aligned, and world-class ecosystem of skills development that attracts investment and delivers real impact. In conclusion, to the students who will learn here, this center is yours. Break it, fix it, master it. Let it be the launchpad of your dreams. To the lecturers, we thank you for embracing this change. To management and industry partners, work with us. Keep these doors open, keep the curriculum relevant, and keep believing in the power of technical and vocational education. The ETDP SETA remains committed. We remain your partner, and we remain proud. Thank you, Nkosi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Piliso. The Learning Factory stands today as a testament to an investment in future skills. To get the next message from the MERSETA, we welcome onto the stage Mr. N. Mukhutsane, please. A round of applause.
Thank you, Program Director. Good morning. Honorable Deputy Minister, I will also observe the established protocol. I stand today proud to be part of this occasion. It is really a privilege to join you today in the launch of the ETDP SETA 4IR Center and the MERSETA Learning Factory at the East Cape Midlands TVET College. Mr. Van Heerden, you know, I was part of this project from the beginning, and yes, we've been through ups and downs. So if I say I'm proud to stand here, then you do understand what I mean. So the occasion represents far more than the unveiling of a facility. It represents an investment in the future of our young people, the future of technical and vocational education, and ultimately, the future competitiveness of South Africa's economy. As the MERSETA, we are really proud to have partnered with the East Cape Midlands College in the establishment of the Learning Factory. We believe that institution like East Cape Midlands College plays a critical role in preparing the young people for the world of work that is changing very rapidly through technological advancements, digitalization, and industrial transformation. The fourth industrial revolution is no longer a concept for the future. It is already reshaping the way industries operate, the skills employers require, and the opportunities available to young people entering the labor market. For this reason, it is essential that our training institutions evolve alongside the industry. We need learning environments that expose students to modern technologies, practical applications, and real work experience. We need graduates who are not only qualified, but work-ready, innovative, and adaptable. This is exactly what the facilities such as the 4IR Center of Excellence and the Learning Factory seek to achieve. The Manufacturing, Engineering, and Related Services SETA, our responsibility is to ensure that sectors we serve have access to skills required to drive industrial growth and economic development. Over the past 5 years, the MESITA has supported over 123,000 learners through various skills development interventions, including learnerships, apprenticeships, bursaries, and workplace learning opportunities. So our partnership with TVET colleges remain one of the most important investment we make. And we, as I usually say, TVET College is our provider of choice. So to date, we've established over 158 agreements with TVET colleges across the country. So I wouldn't believe there's a college that MESITA hasn't partnered with. Mr. Situsha will correct me. If there is one, then it's their fault. These numbers are important, but what matters the most is the impact behind them. Every learner supported represents a young person whose future has been expanded. Every partnership represents an opportunity to strengthen South Africa's skills pipeline. Today's launch is a practical demonstration of what can be achieved when government, SETAs, colleges, industry work together towards a common goal. To East Cape Midlands College, congratulations on a significant milestone. The MESITA looks forward to continuing this journey with you as we work together to develop the skilled workforce required to a modern, inclusive, and growing economy. Together, we are not simply facilities, we are building futures. I thank you.
Thank you very much to both funders, the ETDP SETA as well as MERSETA, for the 4IR Center as well as the Learning Center. For the introduction of the Deputy Minister, I would like to welcome Mr. Buthelezi, Chief Director, Special Programs, Department of Higher Education and Training. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Program Director. Quite a difficult task of introducing the Deputy Minister, who doesn't like long introduction, but contrast to her elaborate career and a bio. Good morning, and I will stand on the protocol that has been observed, in particular greeting the Deputy Minister and following on the observed protocol. Born in KwaMashu, she rose from grassroots resistance politics to international diplomacy as South Africa's ambassador to Czech Republic, and has held key executive roles, including MEC for Finance, Economic Development, Tourism, Environment Affairs, and COGTA. With extensive experience in local government, She played a pivotal role in shaping South Africa's municipal legislation and promoting good governance, economic growth, and environmental sustainability. Dr. Nomusa Dube-Ncube, a trailblazing leader and a first female Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, has dedicated over 3 decades to public service, political activism, and academic excellence. Holding a doctorate in administration from the University of KwaZulu-Natal, Dr. Dube-Ncube combines scholarly insight with a passion for poverty alleviation, youth and women empowerment, and building a capable, corruption-free state. Currently the Deputy Minister of Higher Education and Training. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could stand and welcome the Deputy Minister as she addresses us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Buthelezi, for those kind words. Wish to acknowledge the program director. I must also acknowledge the chairperson of council, Dr. Van Heerden, and the council members, the principal of the college, Mr. Van Heerden, and the senior management of the college, the management of the East Cape Midlands College, the learners of this college, and the leadership of the learners and educators, the seaters, leadership of the seaters that are present here this morning, the senior leadership from the Department of Higher Education and Training, the president of the East Cape Midlands TVET College SRC, and student leadership that is present, the leadership from the organized labor, leadership from the industry as well as the business, members of college community, the leaders from various community schools around here that have been invited, the lecturers, students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. Good morning. It is an honor and a privilege for us as the Department of Higher Education and Training to join you today for this launch of these 2 significant initiatives that represent the future of the technical and vocational education and training in South Africa, the 4IR Center of Excellence and the Learning Factory. This occasion for us as the department marks more than just an unveiling of new facilities. It represents an investment in people, in skills, in innovation, and most importantly, in the future of our country. Today we celebrate a shared commitment by government, by sector education training authorities, industry partners, college leadership, lecturers, and students to build a post-school education and training system that is responsive to the realities of rapidly changing world. The new era of skills development that dawned on South Africa stand at a pivotal moment in its development journey, and our country continues to face significant challenges, particularly the youth unemployment, poverty, and inequality. Yet, we also live in an era unprecedented technological advancement opportunities that we see in and around us on the daily basis. Today we look back on history in celebrating the Youth Month, armed with a spirit of gratitude and reverence of those who came before us, the youth of 1976. We do this because our past holds information. It holds a memory and history. Our past also holds unmet needs, unfulfilled dreams, and unspoken struggles. As the Department of Higher Education and Training, we recognize that economic growth, job creation, and skills development as a powerful instrument for achieving inclusive growth and social transformation. That is why when we look at various colleges, we look at various universities, principal, and the council, we would like to emphasize the point that Eastern Cape as a coastal province, we want to see, as you were saying, automotive industry is one of the strongest points of this province. Agriculture is one of the strongest points of this province. Automation is one of the strongest points of this province. Those are areas that we want to see this college partnering with the industry. The student of the Eastern Cape Midlands TVET College and any other colleges around the country carry the hope that we have for this country and the history we hope to celebrate in the next 50 years. In the hands lies an opportunity to birth the dreams of the generations, to honor the grandparents, the legacy, to say, South Africa, our country, our community, and its people, that sacrifices that they make were not in vain. Change is difficult because it asks you to do things differently. It makes you change, but it makes you also to be brave a little. So change asks you to be more curious. And this is the struggle that we need to take. In an ever-evolving world that constantly demands that you learn new things every day, we would like to see that change happening here in this college. We would like to see the curriculum that talks to the ocean's economy, that talks to each and every industry that resides here in this province. We want to see the memorandum of agreements that are signed between this college and the industries that are based here in this province. So around the world, industries are being transformed by artificial intelligence, automation, robotics, data analytics, data engineering, machine learning, cloud computing, advanced manufacturing, and digital technologies. These developments are changing how we work, how we produce goods and services, and how economies compete globally. And as we celebrate those facilities, we must also acknowledge that technology alone does not transform education. People do. The gleam in your eyes lets me know that as the department, we are in the right place, doing the right thing. And you are the right people to receive these resources, and you deserve them. And I know that all we have to ask of you is that take this opportunity and run with it until you reach your goals. Globally, it's recognized that this place is a home to the largest VW automobile manufacturing plant in Africa. And if we are to play playing sports, the Panthers would say you have a home ground advantage. And you have never had imagined innovation. The mechanics of it and the engineering of ideas have always been before your eyes, in your homes and in the heart of the community. We have a number of young people that we have introduced to a lot of automation in terms of the green economy. They are learning hybrid cars, they are learning electric cars, and they are learning a number of what we call JET skills, just energy transition skills. And that is where this college is supposed to go in terms of the industries that are here. So there has to be transformation in the way we are teaching in the class. And we know that as well, the teachers must also be retrained. They must also be able to change. I know some of the teachers were educated, 20, 30 years ago. Some of these things did not exist at that time. And we need to reskill and upskill our teachers, because sometimes other students would know even better than the teachers themselves. But we need to bring in the industry. We want to see the industry, some of the industry being in the lecture halls, teaching our students, so that they themselves are confident that the students that are in those classes are students that are ready to go to the shop floor. So to our students that are represented here today, this investment is ultimately about you. It is about creating opportunities for you to succeed. It is about ensuring that you are equipped with the knowledge, with the skills, and the confidence to thrive in the changing economy. We encourage you to take full advantage of these facilities, to increase your knowledge, sharpen your skills, and become innovators and problem solvers and entrepreneurs, job creators, and engineers of opportunities. I said last week to other young people that we should not just be content with just consuming what is manufactured by other people. We should not just accept that artificial intelligence is here, and we should accept what artificial intelligence is telling us. We should program things. We should manufacture our own things. We should make artificial intelligence to understand our own cultures, our own language, our own systems, so that it doesn't hallucinate, so that it talks our own language and it's able to interpret what it is that we talk about when we talk inequality. When we talk about our areas, it must understand what it is that we're talking about. And that is the kind of challenge we would like to see this college taking. And some of you might not understand, Mr. Buthelezi, when we say sometimes the message gets lost when people hear about ETD-PSITA, MERSITA, and all of that. There's no MERSITA and ETD-PSITA. There is only one Department of Education and Training. And the higher education and training has got entities. And these are entities of the Department of Education and Training. And it's not that they are doing us a favor when they're implementing these projects. All these projects are coming from what is called Vote 17. The minister last week was in Parliament. Yeah. No, I'm just orientating you. Minister was in Parliament last week. He was debating what is called, we were all debating what is called Vote 17. All these monies are voted by one vote, Vote 17, and then we then distribute it into various entities of the department. So that's why sometimes we are very careful how we make sure that there's no double dipping as well. There's no duplication in the way we do things. So your child here in this college, in this province, and the success of this town depends on you. The Department of Education and Training and sectors hold unrelenting commitment to ensure that skills reach the people, and you are the people in question. Whilst duty-bound to give you access, we do so with acute understanding that this is not a favor. It is your right. You have to have these access to these services. We do so understanding that you have a right to ensure that our responsibility is that one of ensuring that our children acquire those world skills that will make our children be able to compete with all other children around the globe. We constantly encourage the presence of the industry as partners along the skills revolution. And the president has called on us to ensure that there is skills revolution journey. So in this journey, we understand that the intricacies of job market that we need to align. We cannot anymore afford to teach our children and then they go back and sit at home. We understand as well that at this day and age, it's not about what you have in a paper, it's about what can you do with that paper. So we are saying to you as the teachers, you as educators, we want to see our children learning, aligning to what the industry wants to see. We can't be going to industries and the industries say, no, we can't take your students because they don't have the skills. What kind of skills the industry wants? We must create the skills that are wanted by the industry. If the industry must come to our lecture halls, let them come to our lecture halls. If the industry must help us teach our teachers, let them help us teach our teachers, so that we can give the skills and render the skills that are useful to the development of our country, so that we become valuable to boost our economy of this province and the economy of this country. I'm truly excited of the prospect of having the industry within the center to guide and inform, to persuade and encourage us that our policies can be formulated for your benefit. It is a great honor and a pleasure to witness this history in making, the futures being built through projects such as these ones. Innovation holds a very special place in my heart, and it does so because I know it works. The improvement and access to skills is dear to my heart because I know the changes that can be made in the lives of our people. As a mother, as a Black woman in South Africa, I know and I find resonance in the increase of access because without it and without education, my story would be different even today as I'm standing here. South Africa's unemployment rate causes us sleepless nights as the department. We also know that it takes multi-sectoral approach for us to reduce the number of unemployment. It is therefore very encouraging that this center, you will get the opportunity to have your ideas potentially turned into business. We want to see you patenting your innovation. We want to see you selling your innovation. We want to see you leading in those patents. This invaluable experience will no doubt save you endeavor for employment and being the employer. Africa is home to the youngest living population, so it is not outrageous to imagine that most of the technology being developed will be used mostly in this continent. About you, history must say you took a baton and you ran with it, making your lives and that one of your country and your community better. In your hands, we believe fully the future will be new and bright. A very special thank you to all the industry partners that are here, to all the leadership of our theaters of our department, and congratulations to all of you visionaries that are here in this room for making sure that the lives of our young people are going to be changed through the vision that we have for our young people. But for us, the lives will only be changed when our young people are employed, are employable, and they're entrepreneurs. The lives of our young people will be changed when there's no young person who is graduating but staying at home and become unemployed. The lives of our young people will be changed when there's no industry that will say, I do not have young people that I can take because they do not have skills that I need within my industry. So to our PSET colleagues and the industry partners, the race is long and often tiresome. However, together, we can open more access for students and take these much needed skills to the people, our people. To the students of the East Cape Midlands and the youth of this country, Happy Youth Month. Sengathi ubusha benu bungaba ubusha obuzokwazi ukuba nomehluko. Sengathi ningakha ikamva eliqaqambileyo elingakwazi ukusho kwabanye nabalandelayo ukuthi those that walk before us change the things for the better. Just like we, as we say standing here, that we stand in the shoulders of the giants. That is why we've been able to do what we do today, because of the giants that walk before us. Sinifisela ke impumelelo kukho konke enizokwenza. Siyabonga.
Thank you very much, Deputy Minister, for reminding us that TVET colleges are a catalyst for economic transformation, innovation, and social mobility for many of our young people. The program today also includes a guided tour. The guided tour, which will be done in phases. The first group that shall proceed is the group that is sitting with the minister, so they will only be the officials. Then the remaining delegates can view the factory later. But before the minister goes, we really want to express our gratitude for reminding us of our responsibilities as the various entities of the department. Can we request the college principal to come forward and hand the deputy minister a token of appreciation? Ndiyacela is a token of appreciation. Ayindiva. Token of appreciation, come forward. Are they still going to collect it? We can do the walkabout. All right. All right. Thank you very much for that guidance. I think what we will do whilst we're waiting for the token of appreciation to present itself, we are going to take the Deputy Minister and the delegates on a walkabout where there will be the unveiling of the plaque. I wish to remind us that we will all get an opportunity to do a walkabout, but we must just allow the Deputy Minister and the team that's sitting with her for now to view. Then after that, we will come back for the vote of thanks then and lunch. All right, thank you very much. Can we get the DJ to play some music, please?
employable by each and outside the school. So when our students are in interviews, as a fitter, they know PLCs or those are part of the scope, but get them in the machine system. So instead of waiting for you to come, they can assist with the system. That's a more the concept. We're not bound. You can explore wide variety. Thank you. Morning, hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, you man?
Good. So, in an app,
We are demonstrating a pneumatic circuit diagram. How
how it works. So the component that is there.
that is a special hydraulic, uses a compressed liquid. This one uses air. Since it's easily available in the industry.
Okay.
So that is why we are demonstrating in this station pneumatic system how it works, where it works, why it works. So should I start with my demonstration?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I want to say that my colleague is on the switch. Both sides must take a system whether there is air on it. My colleague just turned it on and checked whether there is or air
Where does the
circulating
air come
from the compressor.
from? Compressor.
It's fine. Our compressor air. We're gonna our manifold is going to regulate pressure and the volume which air travels within our system. As my colleague just said, for our safety, we're working with 4 bars that's regulated within pneumatic systems. Similar to hydraulics, we use higher PSI. Why? Because it uses heavier when we use the light system. As my colleague just pressed the button, if you notice, the cylinders or actuators, they split out, do it again, sir. Push it out, turn it to the bottom, and then that sound that we hear air that really goes to atmosphere. As I told you before, air is easily accessible as the system sucks in air using our compressor. As my colleague just pressed a button, you hear that sound that's air. Now my colleague just pressed the button and showed you how it works. Now I'm going to run in the components of all these things. As I said, to my partner station, this is a system unit, comprises of filter, regulator, and pressure regulator. These lines that you see, these are my pipelines, since we're going to use them in a pneumatic system. These are known as cylinders, or to be more accurate, actuators. They are double acting actuators. You can see this right here. This is a directional control valve. As the word suggests, directs control. So the air that for more schematics, there are signs written here for more qualified as my colleague and I read it. But for easy interpretation, this is our manifold. Gives us the way which way our air goes through, with our actuator, control valve, or switch. To be more precise, this you can use it in an electric hydraulic, just to demonstrate how pressure flows, which rate, how much rate, and which load can it push up. Now, as much as it explains about where do we use it? I'm pretty sure if you go to your garage.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that.
Go to your garage, your tire is there.
Yeah.
You need some air. Me and my
And
colleague
the
and
trucks also use
even tools. Tools, pneumatic drills, impact drills, use them. So it's a vast, quite vast. In the near future, me and colleague and I are trying to incorporate this pneumatic system and electric system in the near future using PLCs. Now, as my colleague has buttons to demonstrate this actuator, in the near future, maybe when we are finished here, I want to try to incorporate the electric side. What year are you doing? This is my first year for mechanical feature and industrial. It's mechanical feature with design engineering. So as I was continue. Good afternoon. Can we have your attention? We want to close the program now. So can everyone get seated, please? Can we get settled, please? Thank you. Ms. Toto? Ms. Toto, please come so that we close the program. Thank you.
Can we get settled? Thank you very much. What an exciting marathon to run with the DM today. She spoke with every student with such care, and she took everything that they said into her spirit. We really, at this point, wish to show our token of appreciation to you, DM. The principal will hand over our gift. Following that, we will then ask Mr. Momoza to move forward so that he can officiate the vote of thanks. Thank you very much. College principal.
Thank you, Ma'am Toto. Honorable Deputy Minister, it was an honor to receive you here today. I must be honest, I am impressed with the level of engagement, your interest, and the passion and enthusiasm that you brought. Thank you very much. We appreciate it, and thank you very much for addressing us today and making the time to contribute to this launch. Thank you very much.
Mr. Momoza, please step forward. Thank you.
Good afternoon to the Honorable Deputy Minister, Dr. Dube-Ncube, the representative from the Mayor's Office, the CEOs that are present, the Council Chair and other members of Council I've seen, all distinguished guests, good afternoon. Deputy Minister and colleagues, I think you can confirm that we've got state-of-the-art workshops. And I want to also indicate that when Auditor General released a report on the 31st of May, they said your financials are fairly presented in all material respects. You can be trusted with more money. We can be trusted with more money, we take care of the money, and we spend it well. So the workshops are bear testimony to that. But I think as Principal indicated earlier, what we have at Midlands is state-of-the-art, your smart TVET solution. On the 2nd of July, we'll be having an engagement with industry partners at the Boardwalk. We call it a business breakfast or lunch, but we'll be talking to them to say, bring us, what program do you want Midlands to offer? We'll be also saying to them, this is what we offer, this is the direction that we are going. So we are hoping that out of those engagements, there will be one company that says, we've got enough space, build your workshop, build your factory inside Midlands College. That's the direction that we are going. Also, as other TVET colleges are moving to the direction that we are going, we started on the 2018. There were lots of procurement challenges, Deputy Minister. But I think those lessons we can also teach the other colleges, because procuring those equipment is not an easy thing, because they are specialized, others are manufactured from the sport. So we really going to be embracing this with other TVET colleges. But besides our audit outcomes, Deputy Minister, the discussion that we are having now is to launch a virtual campus. We have a student sitting in Lusikisiki, but the Vote 17 entities needs to come on board, because those programs will be accredited, but they need sitters so that the student has a tools of trade and everything to make that possible. So that's our new discussion that we're having at Midlands, a virtual campus. All programs that we'll be offering there will be accredited, your drone technology. We don't want, Deputy Minister, to single these sitters, but I will not be doing justice if I don't mention Umer Sita and ETDP, because we had challenges. They guided us. It was not easy. At some point, we visited them with other senior managers. the engagements that we had with them, they showed that they could see where we're going despite those challenges. But I can also mention, Deputy Minister, that the plug that you opened there, they were manufactured from those workshops. So that tells you that the signages of all TVET colleges we can do at Midlands, so that budget of training must be sent to our direction. The audit result will say we'll treat it well, because there's no money that is lost. But I think as I conclude, Deputy Minister, collaborations to industry partners, I think Midlands doors are open. We might have our own small challenges, but the attitude is there. There's a right drive, there's a clear direction from Principal Van Heerden, Council Chair. I think, let me end it there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Momoza, for that vote of thanks. We're now going to break for lunch, guests, and we would like table 1 with the minister to move to the holding room. All right, and then lunch will be served here for the rest of the guests. The launch of the 4IR Center and Learning Factory has now come to an end. Thank you very much for joining our exciting event. We look forward to the launch of the virtual campus. Thank you.